Hello, and welcome to our first community spotlight. I am joined by Witch, Audia,
Hello.
Yo,
and the owner of the community, Truffle.
Eee!
So, Truffle, what is it that we're looking at here right now?
A lot of work. Also, a housing community in Wildstar. It's pretty good. It's a bunch of islands. Ooh.
It looks rather small.
It does, doesn't it? It kind of looks very squished for 5 plots. 5 whole plots. But it's kind of like we were talking about earlier, an illusion. And once you get close, those walls, like directly in front of us on that big island, are very large. That's actually like at least a whole plot away. It's pretty cool.
Entire plot.
Yeah,
it's a great view.
thank you.
Much purple.
Yeah, it was a terrible shade of blue, but then they changed it, and now the purple looks good. And I like how it makes all the trees pop on the horizon line.
Which sky is this?
The exotic sky from the Cosmic Rewards.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, the
It's really
contrast. It's really nice.
And I liked Starry Night for this for a long time because I had stars reflecting on the water, but the orange and the purple is just so good. Like, look at that horizon line. Like, I'm obsessed with that. It's pretty good.
It looks pretty
Yes, it
good.
is.
Oh wait, should I mention this was my community submission for the thing? Bang bang. This was for that. I should mention.
Yeah.
So it was this is about 6 weeks of work.
Oh, wow.
I started with 1 plot done and 4 complete. Or 1 plot done and 4 completely empty. So that was a pain. Well, I guess the plot to our right had some mushrooms on it, but that's about it.
Plot to the right. I better turn the camera.
Camera, although we're gonna start to the left. I have this all planned out. We have a path.
Up here. A lot of space wheat.
Just a few space wheat.
Just a
Just-
few.
Few. I actually want to add more eventually. I just can't stomach it right now.
Never have too much space.
You say that, but when we get to the cove, I think that it's going to be too much. It's a bit bright.
And why did you do this plot? Like, why this? What is this theme exactly?
I don't know. I really like the very cliche magical Orin plot, but I wanted to make one that wasn't in a forest, and the idea of an island chain with just the sheer amount of space communities give us sounded cool. You know, because you have so much space. Like, I have a huge body of water out there. Like, it's supposed to be an ocean. And even, like, extends behind us. You can kind of see. It's not great, but... So, you know, I felt like an island chain in all the water would be a great way to, like, show off the sheer space of a community. Even though it looks kind of small now that I put that wall up. I couldn't really get away with a huge body of water like that in a normal plot. Although
Body of water.
I wouldn't recommend the water doing this to anyone on a community. The water was suffering. But, you know, it was worth it. I like it. I learned a bunch of tricks.
Water looks pretty good.
It does now, yes. This is like the 6th iteration of the water. I finished working on it yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Audia and Twitch here actually helped me find some bug in my water that I did not know existed, and so I had to fix it yet again. But I fixed it, so it's good.
No, there was a little problem with the pipes.
Yeah, a little problem, but we got it.
Nice to have some extra eyes looking out.
It really is. When you have this much space, this much space, and you stare at it for so long, especially like with the contest, so it was like all I fucking stared at. you just start missing things because you're looking at it so much, and there's just so much to do.
Yeah, it's definitely a team effort.
Yeah,
Did you do this mostly alone?
I would say like 98% alone. There's 2 spots for someone. Well, I guess 3 because Twitch has started building into his house that people have built. Because this is a roleplay community, so people are allowed to build in their houses that I've built for them. Well, I have names of everyone, and there's a lot of people's characters on this community, and we'll see all their houses. And so some of those have a little bit of other people building, but most of it is me.
Personal touches.
Yeah. I really like it though. I love all the little details other people put in. Like those end up being some of my favorite spots. Would you like to explore across the islands?
Let's do
I
it.
really like.
All right. We're going. Here's this cute boat. Look it. You can sit in the boat. Wow. I really meant to customize a lot of the gondolas, but I ran out of room. So I was talking about the roleplay houses. And the first one is up here this is Twitch's little roleplay house among my mini carrot shrine. No, this is a carrot shrine.
This house?
This
Yeah,
wasn't
I
very
live in
comfy.
Carrot Shrine.
Yeah. This side of the carrot shrine is his bedroom. This side is the kitchen. I'm happy I got to use cut flowers everywhere because I really like cut flowers. I think they look nice. They looked a bit better with the blue sky because the white with the blue, but... And this is Twitch's little bungalow thing, which was entirely shaped around that hookah.
Centerpiece.
Yeah.
Huge hoses on that hookah.
Yeah, you gotta have some strong lungs for that one.
It's
I really like it
medical
too because it's very rounded out, and I didn't build a lot of houses that were round on it, so this one is pretty unique in that way. I even gave. Did you say I gave you a stem dragon, Twitch? I realized I had an extra one, so you know he needed to hang out in this.
Yeah, I see that. Got a dragon outside.
Yeah. But yeah, so like some of the little details in here Twitch has done, and I put down a bunch of stuff in there, and you know, it's a community project that's actually like community based, which I'm fond of. This is an example of why the water took so long. There are tide pools, so there are levels and depths to the water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this took a while. It was a pain, but I really like it. So.
Yeah, it looks good. If it's all just one flat surface, it kind of blends in too much.
Yeah. It
Need
looks
something
pretty.
to draw the eye.
I think so. Over here we have our fish boys. I just wanted to build some seashell little houses. I say that they're naked because their laundry is above them. Because they're literally called Nereids Unarmored. So they're doing laundry.
Oh, they got little hatches in this.
They're cute. It shouldn't be all orange on the community, right? So we got the fish boys.
Boys.
Fish boys! Okay. I'm following a list so I don't talk forever. Okay, and next is the bubble bar, which actually I redid after the community. Another gondola that's a little customized. It's super bright in this lighting though, but I like it. This bar was one of the reasons why for a while I had really super complicated water made out of a bunch of items. Because I wanted this to be no water in it, you know, so I had to work around it. And it didn't turn out very good, so I decided to make it like a little bubble bar. Like all the little bubbles you have to jump on and stuff.
I
Thought
really
it was
like the
unique.
lighting in this fab kit.
Yeah, the lighting in this fab kit is magical. It's the only reason I bought it, actually. It's kind of a simple bar, but I really just wanted to emphasize how cool the lighting was in here. I'm kind of waiting for Christmas so I can make it all Christmassy looking. I think that'll be cute in this one. Okay.
Lighting is amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like how it slowly rotates. I really wish they would allow us to buy that somehow, like from a lamp or something on the store. Also, some space wheat. I don't know if you noticed all the space wheat.
Oh, there's the space wheat.
Yeah.
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 I also noticed
noticed
there's something on fire right here.
Oh, that was.
Some
Don't look
smoke
at that. I forgot about.
coming out of the water.
The one thing I forget's empty, and you gotta do. So when this used to be not flooded, that was a nice little fireplace. You see how it's
Oh.
covered in?
Yeah,
That
it's
was-
nice.
Yeah,
Got a fire.
That's our underwater fire. That's some SpongeBob physics for you there.
Smoke coming out of it. Yeah.
Cheese bomb. Yeah, it's good, right? It's great. We're gonna go this way now. So I tried to make all of the houses differently. I didn't want to like keep making the same house over and over, which made it really hard. But I did it. We call this one the nap hut. So it's Orin. It's a very Orin community. So this is a hut for napping.
Very
So it's
cozy.
all very silly. But you know, Orins are in lore very silly, so. I really liked using the shelves that this is on, like for the little. I thought this was a really cool base, actually.
That's the orange shelf, isn't it?
Yeah, these orange shelves, I really like them.
Yeah.
I also really liked out here floating the flowers on the water. I tried not to do it all over the whole community, so it was a little special, but I think they look neat. Look cool.
It did look nice. Quite
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. Also, my, as Luna has told me, it is called God Ray bushes. I didn't know the little lights sticking out were called God Rays, but she informed me. I use these everywhere. This is the thing you want to make fun of me for. This is the pink dock and the sunnies. See,
Oh.
it's
The pin docks.
yeah.
Oh,
This is-
sun. These are sunnies.
Yeah, these are the sunnies, and that's the pink dock.
You know what? You know what I was thinking of sunnies? Sunglasses. That's
Oh no.
that's what Australians call sunnies.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, call them sunnies.
No, I was just putting a weird word down for sunning chairs. These are sunnies. There's. I wanted to make this island just kind of like, you know, naturey, but of course it had to have something hidden because I like hiding stuff. So there's just some casual moody sacrifice back here. Bunch of moody doctors doing moody things to that poor animal.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And they're doctors.
Yeah, so you have to trust them. They're doctors.
They're doing science or something.
Science. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making like the naturey parts of this because it's just glow and flowers and palm trees, basically. It's the easiest forest I've ever built.
Those Exonite trees die very well.
They do. They really do. I have other ones somewhere else where the you can see the exposed rock too, and that's sorry, I'm getting lost in my list. And that's it takes it really well. Like I really like the Exonite. I use all of the different kinds of Exonite a lot on this community. This house is based on a pigeon coop. It also has something really super ridiculous in it.
The top floor.
To the top floor, yeah. I'm not gonna go in because they're all kind of small, but
Yeah, I
So-
was here earlier. My friend thought it was a rabbit hutch.
it's the character is supposed to be an architect, so they have a little tiny structural version of the house inside their house.
That's amazing.
It's Houseception. And that's
pretty
like
great.
their little workshop and stuff. It's definitely hard to make all these player houses with only 2,500 decor, especially when I like to make stuff like miniatures of the house. So Okay, next on my list is the actual house because we're gonna be moving along. Oh, I really like also under there. It's haunted and stuff. I learned that trick from John. Make it look like there's watery goodness under there.
Oh yeah.
Watery
And
goodness.
spiders. Hopping stones because that's a safe way to get across the water. And this is supposed to be Weave Church, and just because I want to explain Weave just in case someone doesn't know, it's all about like primal life and plants and all that shit. So this is gonna be a jolt to your
Oh
system.
shit.
Completely different color. I'm sorry, man. Sorry about your eyeball.
Yeah, this is a place to get lost in the weave.
Yeah. Eventually I want to add a lot more plants, but I really like how it looks for now. It's just supposed to be like a weird weave shriny thing. And I have all these little platforms hidden up in the greenery. So, because I imagine Orans want to pay attention, but not that much.
We also love jumping.
Yeah, it's all the jumping you've ever wanted, Empty. I got myself stuck. There's even up the explorer tree. It's just a bunch of little orange shelves with more pillows and stuff on. And then yeah. Oh wait, one thing I wanted to mention was I like how underneath the plants I have the all the various big like stained glass windows hidden. So it's almost like a story in the background,
Oh yeah.
I really like the one behind this. I like the rays coming down. I think that's pretty neato. Of course, there's a downstairs because it's a large Orn house. Whoa! A tunnel full of plants! That's surprising. No, it's not. And look, more spaces for nap! Nap time! Wow!
Great.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
naps! Lots of naps!
How often do you have to trim this shit?
Oh, man, probably a lot. I really like this grass though. Like, I like how it's from the water pack, so it's supposed to be underwater grass, but it kind of just makes me think of like, long grass in the wind with the way it moves almost. If it would all move at the same time, it totally look like that.
Looks like really soft grass.
Yeah! That's what I liked about it, because, it's a weave church for Orns, so they might want to sit in the grass and pay attention and stuff, so it'd be comfy grass for sitting on.
I was thinking like Easter grass. Plastic stuff you put in the basket.
It would need to be a lot shinier, and then totally, you are just eaten by the grass. You're gone.
I mean, the shape of it's pretty.
Yeah.
And it kind of shifts colors a little. It's got a little gold color shift.
Yeah, the ones that look like they have the seeds or the seaweed or whatever it's supposed to be have like that nice yellow. I really like this grass. It's good. It's a good pack. It's worth the money.
Yeah, it's pastel bright too, which is always good.
Yeah, it slowly burns your retinas. It's great. I'm just gonna go this way now because there's a lot to cover. I'm trying to make this not last 6 hours. So, not all the paths are
Whoops.
connected by bridges, but I tried to connect some of the main ones. Wow, a person, who knew? If this is just a gazebo. I saw Luna's gazebo and I wanted to try and make a super orny gazebo. Don't mind that the supports for the gazebo shake. Totally safe in there. I do think it's kind of weird that it looks super bright in here, but the light doesn't really apply to your character.
Huh.
Like, at all. I like the shape though. I think it looks very Orny. And more bridges. That person's staying there. Ignore them. It's totally not me. This is someone named Sophia Dresden's house. They asked for a bed and pillows, so they got that. And they wanted the color pink, so they got that. I like it though. I like the pink walls and the weirdo roof.
Very pink.
Very pink, yes.
You
Well,
dyed
Sophia-
all the items pink, huh?
Yeah, I think Adia actually helped me. Came in here and looked and told me to dye the floor because the floor wasn't dyed, and I dyed it, and it looks so much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like having other builders come around and look at stuff and go, "Hey, this," because man, once you've been staring at something for 8 hours, you're done. You know your eyes are done.
How
Then he
the
just
fuck
blends in. How
did you
what?
sleep in here?
Maybe pink is the way they sleep.
You get a tan.
What's wrong with getting a tan while you're nappy?
Cancer.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know if pink tans are good.
Yeah, that's pink light. That shit's lethal.
Don't tell them that. Maybe I'm trying to take them out. Okay.
Make you shit balloons.
Oh God.
Well,
Going this way now. Thank you. As I lag, that's great. So you've been to this one? Do you still want me to explain it?
I've been to this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But have they?
No. All right. Cool. You don't know about this. This is a candle path. I really like this candle path. It looks cool. I've individually placed these candles.
Nice.
This is your second candle path, isn't it?
No, this is the first one I made.
Oh, you made one on that one plot.
One.
I don't remember.
Was it the Draken one?
I think this is that plot.
This is Big Love Shine's plot.
Oh shit.
Wait, this is a good time to talk about one of your questions. So I based the whole community on how Fig's plot looked. Like the whole thing. Fig's plot originally was just going to be a little corner, like swampy corner, and then I was like, but wait, I could put space wheat everywhere. And then I did! Fig's plot just inspired the whole thing. Empty look at these bushes. No one ever appreciates my bushes. Look at that wonderful flower placement.
Sorry, I was busy randomly shutting off candles.
You're so mean. Fucking empty.
It's a pretty good bush.
Thank you. I'm proud of it. Oh wait, is the glow hole on here? It is. This is what I call my glowy glow. Oh, you're not even over yet. You're supposed to keep up something.
I was busy.
Let's turn off my candle.
Holy shit.
This is my glowy glow hole. It glows. I don't know why I made it, but I really like it. It just looks so silly. I kind of think it needs more space weed though.
Pretty serious.
Just really need to show off 2 power crystals to be ridiculous. I really like how the power crystal dies actually, and the red still stays red. I think that looks really cool.
Like blood.
I don't do crystals.
Blood globule. Apparently those do.
Why you gotta make everything creepy? Look at my book roof.
Book roof, wow!
It's tiled book roof. Wow. Wow. This is Fig Love Shine's RP house. So I really like that computer because the character is supposed to play on the computer, but I wanted to make like a shitty Alienware looking computer.
Wow.
So that's what the phage thing is supposed to be with the little octopus on it.
That's pretty great.
You know, your gaming taco, very important. Who needs a mouse? It's the future. It's a cute bedroom, wow. I had a lot of fun making little lofts and stuff in the tiny houses. It's definitely a lot of fun to build in the teeny tiny spaces.
Tiny
it's a
house.
challenge. Yeah, there you can just put so much detail in it, you know? It looks a lot better than like all super wide spread out.
Yeah, it's surprising how much stuff you can put in a small space,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
especially as an Orin.
Yeah, yeah, I'm glad Raw Lawrence here. This would not work out very well. Next is Lily Pad Hookah. So it's supposed to be called that because of the roof, which you missed last time. You need to look at the top of the roof because it's beautiful. Look at the top, like all the top. You missed it last time. I was so mad at you. Not actually, but I should have been.
Oh, like mustache bar seating.
I hadn't seen that before. Thank you. Now that's all I can see. Oh, all I see are mustaches.
Handlebar.
And slightly, they need to be curled a little bit.
Very cartoony mustache. Almost what a Chua has.
Don't do that to me, Zumpty.
Or
Chew
that guy on
stashes.
the Pringles can.
What is his name? Whatever. He does look like it though. It's just kind of upsetting, but whatever.
No, it's always more fun when you can find cartoon faces and things.
Yeah. I really like
Somebody's
building this
nose.
'cause I don't often build with the rampy things that these are built on. I think they look cool.
Oh yeah, the hoverboard pieces.
Yeah.
Somebody's
You can make
nose is
some.
sticking out in here.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's the pillow.
Someone
It's the
knows.
pillow tassel.
It's definitely
Oh.
someone's nose. They're trapped in there.
I thought it was somebody with a red nose. Like a villain
Absolutely.
that these mustaches go on. Villain bar.
There's something lurking in the space suite. Oh my god.
Every bar's got to be shady.
I had to hide Kissy in the space suite. She's the main. This is a cute dock. Wow. We're going inside now. Another boat. Whoa, crazy. I really like the design of this house. It's just like magical
Yeah.
waterfalls all around.
Totally down with waterfalls.
There's a lot of waterfalls here. You can actually get on top, but I haven't done much up there. So, it's like a sitting spot, but... More wildlife behind it, of course. Had to pack plants in everywhere.
Lots of plants.
What a fun
Oh, yeah.
journey we're at. Oh,
It's orange stuff. If I don't use a certain amount of plants on an orange pot, I get sued.
wow. Nice foliage.
And this is the small orange house that's capped. So it's a lot of shit.
Clutter.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like a spooky orange witchy kind of thing. I like making spooky stuff. That's like my entire excuse. Also, the ceiling in here is worth looking at. I'm gonna tell you every time.
Always look up.
I like
God,
make you look up. More candles!
I'd hate to work in here.
Yeah, it'd be pretty terrible with all this, like, all the candles and the smoke, and if you had any sort of asthma, you'd just get fucked up.
Wax dripping down from the ceiling constantly. Burning your fucking head. Get it all in your hair.
I had never even thought about that. That's funny.
Would be torture. Hot dripping wax.
All over your
You
hair.
better work fast.
Get this shit out of your hair. Oh my god.
I hope gravity works differently up there.
Yeah.
Magic.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's cool witchy stuff.
Yeah, try to combine stuff to, like, thing in front of you, or, you know, try to combine a few different things to make weird looking, spooky stuff. I really like how gnarled the table looks. Of course, like my 6 million hookahs stacked on top of each other to make weird smoke. like addicted to stacking hookahs on top of each other now. It's the best.
Those little rectangular things on top look like items too.
Yeah, they're the tassels on the bottom of the bowl of the hookah.
No, on the bowls.
Oh yeah. Bunch of piles of charcoal.
Something like that.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's that thing you guys helped me get. Wow. Amazing. I totally died getting that.
Pretty nice. Mine's dancing.
Yeah.
Meat.
Of course it is. And of course, the reason this place is capped is because I hand placed a lot of friggin' books. A lot of freaking books. I really like this corner actually, with like the little teacup and the cookie on top of the teacup and stuff. Cozy reading spot.
One of your books is upside down.
You flip them upside down and you color them and you angle them and they look better than just the straight line.
Not to OCD people.
Oh, I'm happy to bother them. I think it looks great.
The Audius Winery got 860 wine bottles in it.
That's a few. I thought it was funny when you toured this plot last time. You clocked the one shelf that really gave me a problem.
Oh yeah, this one?
Yeah. I couldn't do them all like that because of the the decor limit, but that one also took 2 days, so I didn't want to do that again. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. It was just Sandy sitting there staring at it. It was whew, couldn't do it.
Yeah, as soon as I seen this, I was like, holy shit. Lost your fucking mind.
But that was... And this is literally like the most books I could possibly get, so I had to like space them out a lot. So I just tried to make them all look like little sets, you know? I'm also proud that in this tiny, tiny part of the Orin house, I got 3 floors. There was going to be more books up here, but decor limit. So, you know, Orin's pillows, it works. Just bring some books up here, be cozy. This fireplace is totally not a hazard with all the cloth around it.
You got cinnamon rolls near the fire.
I do have cinnamon rolls near the fire. Checking my list. Where do we go next? Oh, Food Island. But yeah, this library was literally suffering. Thankfully, that was one of the. This is the only house I had done before the competition. That's why it's capped. Honestly. I made a little connecting bridge from here to Food Island, which is the actual name of it. And I really like the little lights and I don't know, I think it's cute. I like the contrast of the colors against the blue and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Some more space wheat. Don't know if you noticed there's some space wheat around here.
Oh,
Oh,
almost
yeah.
missed it.
Nice bridge along here. Pathway.
I wanted to make it feel really docky. Look, a bar! Who has ever seen a bar in Wildstar housing? And a barbecue. I like making barbecue.
This is a
Fire
cool
pit.
bar though.
Yeah.
This has like anti-gravity stuff.
Wasn't that your idea too?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was your idea. Because I've been making the anti-grav bars with the 2 like this for a while, but I'd never added in the thing on the, that's too low. So, oh my god, don't look at it, it's empty. Why I lost the competition right here. Now it's gone. Shh, no one saw that.
Split grain?
I stabbed that steak just for you. I stabbed it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. And then someone fucked up and dropped the steak in the water. Like, how dare they? I had to Google if it would float and everything. Apparently it would. Eventually.
Detailed.
Until it became waterlogged. What a sinner! How dare you ruin steak?
I mean, it's already
Salty
washed
steak.
off, so
It's true. It's just what? It's just getting brined, right?
slap it back on the wooden grill.
Wooden grill. Yeah, I knew you'd notice that. I mean, I dyed them gray to try to make them look like metal, because the 2x4s are a little bit straighter than the. I'm flying off the building. Are a little bit straighter than the you know, metal planks, but although it is just wood inside.
Yep,
So,
and on the bottom.
that's for smoking stuff. Wow, look at this other fire I built that's not gonna burn us all down.
You're smoking with the dock.
Yeah, that's cool, right?
Like,
Right.
that's a damn good looking grill though.
Thank you.
Looks like ones you'd see at the carnival or something. Fair.
Yeah. My dad does a lot of barbecue competition stuff, so I always build those kind of stuff. Big
This-
old grills.
Serious fire.
This is like the fire that like you can't get too near because it's just too hot. I really like there's hay dyed gray underneath the logs to try to make it look like soot in there. I liked that detail.
Yeah, it does look like ashes and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Cool.
This is one of the last things I built. Oh, the next thing I built here. Oh, this is the awesome part. Look, to show it off. So the dark part of the water is supposed to be deep water. Granted,
Alright.
if you look directly down at it, it's just a giant shine mark, but whatever. And this is the party palace, which has unique lighting, but the floor mostly does the lighting part. It's a bunch of spooky windows lined up in specific ways to make them dance and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
of
clever.
course, my DJ Skeech. Those are Daft Skeech.
Daft Skeet.
Those are Daft Skeech.
Oh, and you have a Red Moon DJ booth.
Yeah, my guild gave me that actually.
Fancy.
Yeah, I screamed for like 3 hours. Much like when I got that disposal, I screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed. And finally they were like, shut up, and I was like, okay. But yeah, I'm actually really proud of the windows in here because it flashes if you watch the ground, and also there's light that passes by in opposite directions at the same time. I wish it was more obvious looking straight ahead, but you kind of have to look at the glass.
Are these some sort of Reese's peanut butter cups turned upside down?
They're cupcakes, and they're supposed to be like little tables, or like, you know, just something to come out here and chill on or just chill around. 'Cause, you know, look at this. That dance floor is intense. It's gonna get. Sometimes you gotta get some air. All right. tiny dance floor. Oh, I should add, I built this because, again, I'm trying to make a lot of Orin cliches, and there are so many Orin Dance Club. So I had to make a little teeny tiny one.
It's quite a lot packed into
Yeah.
that little area.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
Why is DJ Avitus on a mushroom?
You know, he's just hanging out. He looks cute there, you know?
Yeah.
He's DJing to the ocean, I guess.
Playing for the fish.
There we go. So we're gonna go to a few houses that are people's houses. This is actually Star's roleplay house, which is for karaoke. She asked for a karaoke house. And I also tried to kind of make like a little lake slash boathouse thing with this little area for the boat underneath and the look of it,
Cool.
you know. And she just asked for a little karaoke bar thing, so you know, I tried to make a cute stage, a little bit of seating, a little bit of seedy, and of course she needed somewhere to sleep, so there's a little sleeping loft up top. She hasn't had many days off yet, so she hasn't gotten to edit this yet, but she's real excited to get in here. That's honestly why I didn't pack it full of shit, because I know she's gonna go crazy. But one detail I really like about this is, so Star's character is supposed to be a thief, and every thief needs somewhere to hide their treasure. So, thanks to a trick I learned from John, she has little hidden treasure troves.
What?
Hello. 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 Treasure trove!
Well, cool.
Yeah.
That's a cushioned wooden chair, just the back of it.
This cushion wooden chair dyed gray.
Oh yeah, you dyed it.
Yes, you can see the pattern of the chair actually from this side. So,
That's amazing.
yeah, I thought it was pretty neat. The next one is someone named Cakes and Stars house, and it's supposed to be based on cats, so it's a bunch of boxes. And they like video games. So they've got video games and sitting and sleeping. It's really, these little houses are very much just like the bare fundamentals each role player needs, so they can build on top of it. But I tried to make them cute little spaces for now. I really like the boxes. I think they look cute.
And they got windows in them.
Yeah, yeah. I was tempted to put glass in them, but this isn't exactly straight, and it kind of, I don't know. I kind of think that the not having glass is a little janky, and if you live in a box house, janky is what you're gonna get.
Good and janky.
Yeah. It's weird to think that this is actually the start of Fig's plot. Like it's this, we are on like the very outer edge of the community, and that's like the edge of a plot. More tiny houses. This entire tour is just gonna be tiny houses. I hope you know that. This is Six and Ona's house. More roleplay characters, and they like books and sleeping apparently. So, and I really had a fun time trying to find different ways to make windows and roofs and stuff. And I tried to play with different foundations too. You know, just try to make them all a little different. This one's kind of similar because it's the same roof as another house, but that's about it.
I'd sleep in there.
Right? Big old bed. Looks cozy. Bed like right, all the waves and stuff. Sleep like a baby. Okay, we have to run this way. Oh, I can talk about this for a bit. This fucking sandbar. So you see all these barnacle weeds? And the water next to the sandbar? It used to be all of these barnacle things on the side. Which sucks, because one, as you can see like right now, you can walk through these. These are not solid. So when the walls were made out of these, you could just run into the walls. Like, there's nothing stopping you.
Oh.
So instead, these are sandcastle packs. So the sandbars are actually made out of sandcastles. Because the border to the community is freaking huge. It's a pain to work with. But this cut the sandcastle packs, cut my decor down by like, 600 decor minimum. So I had a lot more space to build, yeah.
This
You
is
can really
great.
see it with this one. You just
They
stick
sound
right
great
into
too.
this thing. Yeah, I really like them. I think they look good, and I like all the different towers and stuff. Gives my little guardian guys places to stand because I have like elemental guardians around the edge. Our next stop is this thing. This is supposed to be like imports and exports and fishing and stuff, you know, because they sell orny things in and out of here. But I really, this right here is my favorite part of this, by far. It's just this fishing pole. Go wrong way, Santi. Bye, Santi.
What?
This. I like this. It's got a little bobber and there's a fish. And because I had to make the line taunt, I had to put a fish there, like it's pulling on it. I really like it. I think it's cute.
Yeah, it is.
It's a cool little detail.
Do you see what the fish is on you?
Yeah.
It's it's an upside down Rouse Tower plushie, but from far away it looks like a weird little fish, right?
A lot of things could look like a weird looking fish.
Yay! I'm actually just drowning that plushie. Really, that's what this is.
You're drowning that Rouse Tower.
It's gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah. Rouse Tower plushie and floating rocks.
Yeah. Hey, that could be a plastic thing, alright? But yeah, I just tried to put a bunch of containers also on this little thing to make it look like it's imports and exports and moving stuff.
You guys are like... Are these all explosives?
Yeah, we're going to war. I don't know with what yet, but apparently.
Apparently you're just importing and exporting explosives?
Explosives and apparently soul frost. We got some soul frost here. That's a positive thing to have, right?
Yeah, oh, and...
Right next to these combustibles.
Yeah. These are probably ammo cases.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Some dangerous loctite.
Horns are getting serious.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. What's next on it? Oh, this part, my thing I'm supposed to say is the water question mark. So this is where I try to make more deep water. Is it scarier now without the wine glasses? Are you a little spooked?
Just
Just like a little bit.
looks like nice beach water.
Son of a bitch. My buoy, my carrot buoy, is out there. But what I was saying is, I used to have about 400 wine glasses, dyed wine glasses, out here. But the chalices really work out a lot better. I
That's
also
a
like
great
my
buoy.
right. Look at him. He's got 4 arms, some ears. He's a creeper.
I only count 2 arms.
He's got little arms in front of him, and the arms holding out the buoy thing. And that's a big bad monster. Yeah,
Hope it doesn't get in here.
that's so in roleplay. What we say that edges that you can see, because the exposed part out there is the community border. That's the natural community border. So we say that that's like a protostar net to keep the terrible ocean monsters out.
That works.
Yeah, that's totally what that is, because there's no way to cover that with water.
This water looks great.
Yeah, it's very serene out here, even though
Yeah.
it's deep.
Yeah, I really like it. I think it's pretty neat. We're not going in there yet. That's a long explanation. We're gonna look at some bungalows. That's the word of the day. Bungalow.
More bungalows?
More bungalows! This is Judge Gina's vacation home. And this is Sam Clover's vacation home. They wanted matching vacation homes. This was something that was discussed heavily in character. So I actually did not decorate the one on the left. That was Sam Clover's decorating. And I made another janky barbecue here, which is once again burning the wood. This is the sad Sam Clover bungalow. The one thing I placed in here was this giant grund, and apparently Sam Clover didn't like it, so a box got put on its head. This is Sam Clover's sad bar and sad everything. Have to have AC, of course. AC and television
You know,
while you're in the ocean paradise.
when people put these ACs in, they put them in the wrong direction.
Oh, they totally do.
That's the exhaust fan.
Plus, it's an open air bungalow.
You know what's very super sad? He works in HVAC, and he did that.
I feel bad for pointing that out.
I just told him to shame him. It's like, it doesn't fucking matter! Oh, man.
A nice path.
Yeah, it's totally safe. Imagine getting across this after partying. This is totally safe. This I struggled with because it's actually a Orin festival thing, and there's a lot of stuff I had to cover up. So I just tried to make like a bunch of circle things, and I tried to use the same materials I used for the bubble bar, using the domes and stuff, so they'd be kind of cohesive. Because I like cohesive things. Also, Carbine should sell us these lights. That would be awesome. I think they're really pretty.
Agreed.
Oh wow.
Majorly pretty.
Yeah.
Did you hide all the NPCs that come up on this fab kit?
Yeah, I hit them. They were a bit they get clipped into the platforms, and you can see their limbs flailing about in the floor, so they get turned off. All right, let's go look at the adventure bungalow. Then we'll go in there, because I really like this. I want to look at this. This is someone's like adventure planning hut. I really like the little thing out there, little target. You can have someone sit and watch you. I'm amazed I'm not bugged. That's crazy.
Holy crap.
Let's just watch Audia do his rotation. That'll be fun. So this is like adventure fun and all that. And this is my Orin heist room. So this is for their heist room for adventures and shit. And that is my heist planning map. And there's another planning map right here that we move the little items around to make actual little map to the left of it too. But the thing, that right there is like my favorite thing on this plot. I just think it's so cute.
That's great.
One detail I really like is there's no pin or rope to the lady picture. It's like they just want a pretty lady to be involved somehow in their adventure.
Gotta get them trees.
Yeah, it's pretty good. They're gonna go to that forest there.
Yeah. 3 times.
Yeah, oh yeah. Everything has to do with that upside down Granok. I don't know who he is, but he's got something they want. You can also kind of tell, if you know decor, looking around this, that I like the characters and the build for this, because I used a lot of stuff that's like not exactly easy to get in here. I really like these characters, they're cute. Little adventure rooms, I like it a lot.
This is my kind of place.
You like the wall face? You like this face, Empty? Look at him. He watches you sleep.
What a nice guy.
Just watching out for you. Of course, there's a second floor because, you know, why not? I hope you don't want a soda.
What happened?
I don't know, man. It's just not a good soda machine. Kept taking their money, so they put it in jail. One detail I like that no one notices is that they throw all their cans in the corner. They're lazy. Just a pile of shit back there.
You impaled Stormtown's head.
Yeah, that's the Stormtown's head is the light.
He's now a unicorn.
I did something insane and crazy, Empty. You're not gonna expect it. I built in the Orin Festival kit. Whoa.
Is that what this is?
Yeah. I just tried to make a quaint little, kinda cute Orin-y house thing.
It's pretty nice.
Thank you. Put a Hoogle over the Dominion sign. I have the vegetables on, a little carrot gets stuck in there. So I gave him a carrot run.
Now the carrot friend is alone.
Alone! Or in kitchen, because I like building kitchens. But I wanted to make it all bright and colorful and all that shit.
Nice colors.
Yeah.
Lots of dyeing.
Yeah, I dye everything. It's a problem. I have like no money because of it. It's fine. It's fine. One thing I tried to do to pander to Carbine, when they were here, is every time I put down the cupcakes, I put 1, 2, and 3. Like if I was gonna make a cupcake display. Like, look, I have all 3. I am so loyal.
Wow.
Listen, I pandered so hard. I had fun with this though. I thought this was a cute little kind of, I don't know, Orin feast looking table. Without, of course, the whole feast on it. Did you turn them all on? Nice. One thing I noticed while building in here though is this house has like a crazy amount of lights hanging from it. Like all of these around, this kind of light, I did not place. And there are a lot of them. Especially in like the second part of the house, there are so many. Which made it really hard to build in there. But I managed to get a nice bed. But there's just so many lights.
Yeah, this is adorable.
Thank you, I really like the bed.
What is that
I like
noise?
using the- Oh, it's the fan above you.
Always look up.
Always look up. It's that terrible noise. Well. Yeah, I really like using the Orin beds upside down to try to like make these fluffy pillows, you know? Cause man, look how fluffy those pillows look.
Oh yeah.
Like that, I want a pillow like that.
Two on each side of the head. Speak from this noise.
Listen, they just need to like oil the fan or some shit, and it'll be good. Do you know how many houses are on this community that you have to look at? Do you know how many?
I have no idea. Well, I
There
could have
are-
an idea.
There are 9 houses total. You just have to drown coming out of that house. What's on the... Oh, we should do the thing. It's time for the thing. Time for the bunny comb! The most pain in the ass house I've ever built. It's not even capped. So this house holds... How many characters? It's more than 17. 19 characters live in here. So I wanted this to be like a beehive, like in the shape, you know? So there are many iterations of this, but I managed to get 30 combs in here that are all perfectly even. And of course, modeled after people's characters. Of course.
Lots of work.
Yes, it was terrible. It was like building 15 houses at once. Terrible.
And they all look unique.
Yes, there's no repetition because I'm picky. This is this character's house. One of this character has 2 houses. This is one of this character's house. Yay, Truffleberry. She likes dragon stuff because fur. She doesn't actually like dragons. She just likes fur. Thank you. This is Tootsie Pops. The names only get worse. I hope you know. This is actually for pandering to Carbine. I wanted to be like, yeah, my guild did help me a lot with the build, but I wanted to be like, and this is for my guild, and like they chose the little items to go in there and shit. They're not really into housing, so a lot didn't go in, but it was a cute thing to build. This is Bep Sweep Zap. You can't go that way. You're gonna. How the fuck? Whatever. This is Beb Sweetsap's house and bar. Because there are always bars. Also, that sound you hate is in here. Because she too has a ceiling fan.
God. It's like an old water wheel.
I think the bar sign is super cute. I think this is a cute little bar. It's like the tiniest bar I've ever built, and I adore it.
Yeah, the bar sign. Neon.
Yeah. I like the bow on it. That is... Oh no, I lost my place. Blushberry's house. She's very pink.
And shy.
Some people need privacy. The next one is Edward Cantemir and Bridget Bishop. And Edward is a doctor for, you know, with all these orange, you should probably have a doctor around sometimes, so there's a doctor area. You know, in case someone loses like an ear or something. Sew it back on or some shit.
Well,
Wow. I kind of like how out of place it looks.
why is the medical cot on a table?
Don't judge my tutorial. Shut up, Tiffany. I'm not explaining. I don't have to explain myself to you. One thing I tried to do with these is give the center pillars like nice little plant things, mostly to hide a bunch of lights so that I could use the dark room and still be able to get around. Because making this many houses with that small of a light limit is hard.
Oh, this is really dark room in here too?
Oh, I use really dark room far too much. So yeah.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Makes the wood look nice.
Yeah, I really like it. This is I'm losing my space. Stana Dewspout. Totally know all these characters. She likes video games, so I tried to make a bunch of video games. Twitch likes the video games.
This looks like a free ball game.
Yeah, I was trying to make something that kind of looked like, you know, one of the older, like, games that I don't know anything about. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's got this
Ping
thing
pong?
sticking out of it. Dap, there we go.
Not pig, it's just
Pong.
Pong.
Yeah, Pong. That was totally what I meant. 100%.
On the television.
This is, Sweet Sour Bottom and Kissy Deepwell. They like punching stuff. Just, there we go. Audio gets it. This little comb here was actually the first one I made to try to learn about the size. And after making this one, I decided that each character should get two, because putting a bedroom and a kitchen or a bedroom and whatever, so for roleplay, you wouldn't be able to fit it comfortably in roleplay.
Yeah, the bed takes up like half the comb.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Asians do it all the time.
Little apartments.
Yeah, they got little apartments in Japan and shit.
Are you comparing Orans to Asians?
Comparing that room to 8.
It is kind of, yeah.
This is Cream Wiggly Tough.
Okay.
I would just like to know, a lot of the dumb named characters are totally mine. Oh! I really like this little kitchen. I think it's cute. I like it too because it's not a lot of pieces. Usually when I build kitchens, it's very, very, very decor heavy. And this is not a lot, and it gets the job done, you know? It's obvious it's a cute little kitchen.
Yeah, those orange tables are nice.
Yeah, I like them. I think they give a nice little pop of color. This
It's
is one
like
of
a cafe.
This is one of Luna's in here. This is Cypress Skywind, and I believe she's done some work in here. Or she said she was going to do some work. No, it doesn't look like she's done anything in here yet. She wanted, Cypress is supposed to be artsy, so I tried to make like a little art studio thing. And Leafa Moongrass. This is her too, and she's supposed to be very devout to the elements and whatnot. So she wanted a shrine and, you know, comfy. She also makes a lot of outfits on that character, so I gave her a lot of room for her outfits. She very much plays dressed up on that character often.
A lot of drawers.
She has made an outfit for every aura so far on that character.
Right, and one for every primal force.
Yeah.
Their tiny aura?
Tiny aura?
Yeah, what outfit fits in that little dresser?
That little dresser is a jewelry box.
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't think I'd have an answer for that one, did you?
It wasn't a real question.
What's a real question?
Or in earrings.
I had a character in here and I don't know where she... Oh, there she is. I lost. More orange shrine things. Yeah! This is for Snowberry.
I like that golden candy skull.
Yeah, I really like that detail. Those little skull candies are like my favorite piece of decor. I like this because it's like a sad little library thing, and then you come back here and it's like even sadder because her bed is just look, who sleeps on a cot? Sad people sleep on cots. That's who.
Our military?
I mean, cots are sad. Listen, it's not my fault the cots are sad. This is. I know my own house. I swear. Oh no, my list is not in order. Oh, this is Avoira and Alona Longears. They're twins. So it's a comfy bed and hang out. They just wanted comfy bed and hang out and plants. Weird plants. I like that there's no stairs in here because Orens. That's my whole excuse. Orens. Oh,
Yeah,
I see someone did not finish building. Thanks, Kalundi. Oh, apparently they're supposed to be on the wall, I've been informed. But yeah, I did not build on this one. This one was husband again, so.
Oh. I like the beach balls.
Yeah, I did a good job with those.
Got a lot of room in here for some beach balls.
Yeah, I
Around
thought those
them.
were cool.
And Kalundi's bed.
It's a hell of a bed in there.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bed.
Huge bed.
I put the bed in there because I thought it looked good. And this is Boo Cute Kurt. My list got all messed up. Who am I missing? Is this Boo or Hip? Whatever, it's one of them. Whatever. I fell all the way down. Building this, I fell so much. Don't build like this. This is terrible. But yeah, I like these because you can see the character, you know? Each one is very different. People ask for very different things. More video games. You know? So it's obvious. Like, this person's a hoarder and a video gamer. And the very top is just a bed and some plants. Because orange. But I really like the colored glass with the vibrant plants behind it. I think that the sudden use of space, you know, like you go from all those little spaces to this big tall space is kind of neat. Also, the ceiling is pretty. So you know.
Are you looking up?
Yep.
But yeah, I really like this one. I think it's neat. I like the colorful bowl edges, which are just bowls twirled and dyed, because I dye everything.
I like this
Yeah, the
outer
design
ring.
is nice.
Yeah. I think the color pops, and I like how there's all these little triangles of color. Yeah, that's the bunny comb. It's a lot of role play. Like a lot of role play. Yeah, I'm gonna fall all the way down now. All the way down. Because that's everything on this single plot. loves you.
We're still in there.
We're having
Hello.
problems with the door.
One thing I like about this is I have a bunch of the flitter flies stacked on top of this, like they're really attracted to it, because you know it's right on the edge of the water, so it's like safety for them. Of course, a giant buzzbing because it's a bunny comb. But there's a ton of flitter flies around this thing, although they're kind of small, so you can't see them too well. Because when you make them huge, they go into the water and stuff, and that's not how that works at all.
Oh yeah, I noticed them.
Who's first on the list? Okay, we're gonna go to the bottom part of it. So we're headed towards the main island, which was the first real bulk of anything I built. So this big obsidian and exonite mass. I actually built this right here. Like this cove here was built for the screenshots because the contest was judged entirely, like the first half or whatever, by just 5 screenshots, and so I built this around that screenshot to try and, you know, get as much in there as possible. Be naturey goodness.
It's a nice screenshot.
Yeah. It's pretty good, I think.
I'll have to see.
Yeah.
It's a face in that
Nice.
mountain over there. It's got like a jack-o'-lantern face.
Oh my god, I
Yeah, I
haven't
noticed
seen that!
Oh yeah.
He's like smirking!
Yeah.
Told you. Funny faces.
I hadn't seen that at all. That's amazing. Are you showing your mouth?
Sure.
That makes it a pirate cove.
Yeah! This is someone named Ravalki Atani's house, which was one of the first small houses I built, so it's not entirely detailed, but they also said they wanted to build in here, so I just made it presentable. And oh, their boat is still on top of their house. I shouldn't have control of anything, and I bully people who live here. So I put his boat on top of his house. And now it's on the water. There we go. But one thing I really like about this is he wanted a little cozy spot, you know, like little private, like smoking spot. So he's got this little tiny in a nook kind of area. He likes nooks a lot.
Me too.
Spooky window.
Yeah, I like the spooky window a lot. I think the green it gives off is just so cool.
And it like flows through the window too.
Yeah, I think it's neat. I was gonna complain about the entrance platform, but I kind of like the entrance platform here. It feels big and epic. This big old rock and these platforms, because the entrance platforms are a bit harder to cover, at least for me, on the community plots. So they're usually just giant rocks, which is pretty hideous, but whatever. Are you ready for a plot you're gonna hate, or a house you're gonna hate, Empty?
Alright,
Alright.
I'm ready.
Alright, the lighting's gonna fuck with you. This is supposed to be like a primal cave sort of thing. So it's got a bunch of the elements in it. Oh, here's some of that Exonite dyed also that we were talking about. And it takes the rocks take the color awesome. Like they look so good. If you get lost, please tell me.
Are there ghosts in here?
Yeah, probably. So
Spooky.
I wanted lots of little hidey caves. And hidden away in here is another Orin cliche. It's up here if I can jump up it. Every Orin ever has a giant plushie collection hidden on their plot. So I had to make one. Because I had a giant plushie collection on this character.
That's
also.
great.
Yeah. I like the carrot in the vase in the back. You got Pock there. Yeah, just a few plushies.
Quite a few.
You like bright colors, Empty?
It's not bad.
Oh, no, you'd hate it. It's fine, it gets worse. And then this way, we have to go this way, because this isn't the way to go down. This is like just another corridor. So, the first one when we talk about elements is Earth, and this is Earth. And if you look up, there's like magical flying Earth stuff up there. Whoa.
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 What are those?
It's the what are they called? The Ixian drill thing.
Oh yeah.
Excavators.
Yeah. We can get closer to them. There's a bunch of platforms going up too. He ran away. He's gone now. Look,
Oh,
we're going up. We're gonna go back to more Earth Shrine because there's a bunch of jumping platforms like you love them. And see, if you come up here, you can hear how fucking loud this is. Wow. How great is that? I'm joking. It's
Yeah.
terrible. But I really like how it looks from down here, so.
it does look pretty cool.
Just magical Earth flying around.
It's a good
There's
use for
another-
those things.
Little cozy thing up here. I tried to utilize all the different little nooks and crannies and do something, you know. But I think the logic chamber is my favorite one, and we're about to come on that one. Just back down this way. You like all the nap spots empty? There's a few nap spots.
There's a lot of nap spots.
Yeah, I really like napping. Wow, logic chamber. You definitely need to look up. That is a pure cube of cubes.
Oh.
What is it? I think it ended up being 64 cubes. I don't know. I think they look just really cool bouncing together. It was a pain to build, but oh, it's cool.
Truffle, we're lost.
Oh no!
Just gotta find the way down.
Oh, we can go down easy, easy peasy. Hello.
Oh, there.
Yeah, going all the way down is the logic thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really like the cube. I tried to make a cube like the one you see in some of the Dominion storylines, but it didn't come out exactly like that. Let's go up first. This is Primal Life. So, just like the rest of my plot, it's a shit ton of plants. I do one thing that's not just a shit ton of plants is you know, I have like the planet, but also if you look up, I have the power crystals and the floating magical rocks around it and stuff, as if this root is some sort of magical, I don't know, primal thing, weavy something. And here's a ghost. You asked if there are ghosts in here. There's totally a ghost. There she is. Wow, ghosts.
Ghost.
Yeah. I really like this because it just feels overgrown and out of control, you know?
It does.
Like Primal Life, like you just can't just keep cutting it back. It'll just keep coming back. More nap spots! Wow! Amazing! I was told you are not gonna like the next chamber. The next chamber is the water chamber. And it has magical water on the walls. Lots of magical crystal stuff, you know, primal stuff. Lots of Taurian stuff, because Taurians are very into the primal water and primal life and all that.
Oh, this looks pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I really like the water flowing above you in the ceiling and covering the crystals. I think is kind of a neat effect. And I like the idea of the water just being so magical it could crawl along the wall. This is the chamber I hate the most because it turns out it's hard to build wind stuff. This is the primal air. I put a fan on the ceiling and lots of flares to try to make it look like wind.
Wow.
That is the symbol for primal air.
Yeah. So, and I don't know what the center thing is, but I like it. It works out. And a lot of the drag stuff is wind oriented, so I thought that was fitting. And
Waving
now we're all
flag.
yeah. Now we're all gonna get baked. Fire!
Well,
You're
hot
baked.
in here.
Yeah. All the different primal stuff. I like it because it's like a big jolt from the blue, you know? Lots of color pops was what I really tried to accomplish with the various houses and rooms.
Very bright colors in there.
Nice beach ball.
Thanks. I figured if it's a water thing, someone's gonna go around in there and, you know, fuck around. Where am I on my list? This is a lot. Okay, we're going up. I really had a lot of fun shaping the islands. It was really interesting to build such large masses, but it was hard. It was definitely hard, especially when I was alone and having to like multi-box his cameras. But I don't know. It was a fun experience. I'd do it. I will be doing it again. Here are my Oran bridges that I have gotten literally yelled at for because someone was so mad I had so many. They don't know is this took a lot of fun. This took a lot of time. This was a lot of boxing. This is the barn. I like it. It's for the Kirk. Even though he can't really fit in there. This is so he won't get to his food and overeat, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, see, look, he already ate all of that one. You don't want to. He can't. He'll gorge himself. Yeah. I didn't really know what to do with this area because this right here is me making something out of the top of the Osun house. Like, I can't move this.
Yeah.
So I just tried to make another, like, Oran dance kind of festival, because you see those a lot in lore. Try to put up a lot of string lights and tents and dancing people and a good time. 'Cause, you know, every Oran encampment seems to have some sort of festival thing going on, so...
Yeah,
And
it's
I
like
really-
good
Fire circles.
Yeah, lots of fire circles. I really like the roof on it. You can't really tell from up close, but it's 4 lop huts, and they're all rotated to face each direction, so you have those tassels and stuff, and it points upwards like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and I tried to make the roof look a little janky with the wood, because janky looks good. Oh, I like these, the thing you're looking at. So these were going to be the original structures before I knew I was going to be building people's roleplay houses, when I was just kind of messing around with the land and stuff still. And so these are supposed to be like little hangout spots, but I liked them so much that I kept them because they look kind of like just fake tree, you know, cozy, get out of the sun kind of spots.
Yeah, I
didn't
like
think too much to
how
get rid of 'em.
Nice.
those things look like a trunk.
Yeah. Over here is Fez Gildenrose's house. He wanted a cheesy, like romantic looking house. So, yeah. Happened. I'm really
Nice.
proud of the lamp. So very well positioned above the bed.
Oh yeah. I like that lamp too because of that thing.
Yeah. Also the tassels and the purple is all. It's totally my jam. And you know, everyone needs a secret hidden throne with candles on it, right? It's totally something people need. Yep. That's a thing. I didn't actually intend that. I really liked the bowl overlooking the cliff, and I was gonna fill it in with. I was thinking like crystals sticking out around him, but it kind of worked out too well to be a little throne, so it stayed like that.
Ridiculous.
If you fall, it's really hard to get back up. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Like it.
Where's next is another one of this character's house. Wow, Truffle has a lot of houses. We're going up. This one was hard. I tried to make it out of a bunch of weird stuff, and I ended up just doing 2x4s. And I like it, but I tried originally to make it out of like the frozen water and a bunch of sticks to make it look witchy, and that just did not turn out. So now it's just this stuff. I don't know. I like it. I think it's kind of cozy and open air looking. And you can always tell when it's my roleplay characters' houses because there's way too much effort put into them. And of course, her balcony has to overlook the rest of the truffle plot because that's her stuff. But we're not going there yet. We have at least 2 more houses to look at on this plot, like interior houses. Of course. This is Luna's house. You've toured Luna's house. And this is her like getaway house thing. And so Luna is a bird. So the outside of this house and on top of this house is supposed to look like a birdhouse. And the roof on it's pretty good, I think. And Luna really likes books, which is why you have to jump on a book to get to the second store.
That's clever.
Little balcony, and she's got a little swimming area below her. For more waterfalls, of course. There are waterfalls everywhere. Yeah, I really like this one. I like this one too because it's one of the houses I specifically built tall because of the horizon line that I was talking about in the beginning. Because you can see over there is where we started, and this totally is like
it's an incredible
center
view.
point. Yeah, this house is a big point on the horizon line. This is definitely one of my favorite ones.
Pretty cool. Got a nest up here.
It's not as good as the one Luna built, but I really like it. When I was starting to build these, I was being a bit conscious about decor, you know, because I had no idea what was going to happen. Here's one of those trees, but fat. It's a fat one. Just don't know what to do, just slap some pillows around it. Orange.
There you go.
This is supposed to be for Crumb's Logic Leaf, and it's a little cafe. She has a AI girlfriend. That's why Professor Goldbow is here. Mostly because I
Nice.
like how the little AIs look in this game. It's like a cute little kitchen and some seating inside and around on the inside. It's supposed to be a private area. And Crumbs! Whoa, crazy! Why is she here? Wow. I need you to know that the next point on my list is literally look at my bridge. So you have to come look at my bridge. Wow. Wow. Look at this bridge. Wow. I had a lot of fun making this bridge orny because it really isn't.
The lights on the bottom are
Yeah.
pretty good.
I really like the lights. I think they add a part of it, especially when you're running underneath it, you know, and it's this pop of color.
Yeah. What kind of bridge is this?
This is Burka's Bridge. This is a rare drop from the what is the name of that place? You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh god, Starcom Basin. Although
Oh, okay.
this was donated to my community by John. Well, I traded
Cool.
decor for it, but you know, it was not a fair trade. So yeah, and now the next
Great.
point on my list is look at my other bridge. So you have to come look at my other bridge from John. Because they're like my favorite points in the community. I really had a fun time working with palm trees. I'm really fond of palm trees, like in just IRL. So, you know, working with palm trees was a good time for me. Another bridge! Wow! Thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John. These originally, where these two bridges were like land bridges across, but they're way super chunky and thick, and I think that the thin bridges really kind of make it, you know, make the pass underneath look cooler.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's next? Oh, and the next point is, did you look at my bridges?
Yeah.
Literally on my list. Did you like them?
Yeah, they're amazing.
Okay,
I
the
like
next
these
point
bridges.
is they're good bridges. Next point is Orin Alchemy is serious, so we have to jump this way. Goodbye. Wow, a platform, crazy. So we're gonna go to the Orin Alchemy thing. So this is supposed to coincide with that little witchy room we went to on Fig's house. Did you get lost? Nope, we're going this way. I like this. This is part of the spooky fab kit, but I managed to get the fires in here. I like them a lot. But yeah, this is supposed to go with the Orin witchy stuff we saw earlier. This is like the only clean room. Orin Alchemy, it's probably just throwing stuff in a pot and hoping. I definitely want to clutter in here more, but I'm really close to cap, so I'm gonna have to like reevaluate some decor somewhere else. I really like the tree in front of me on top of the shelf because I didn't need massive mangroves anymore, so I just stacked them all up on top of each other.
Oh,
So there's just 5 of them there. I didn't use them. It's fine. I don't know. I kind of like the shelves because it looks like a workspace. Like people are just slapping things around. And this is supposed to be storage, although the last time people came in here, they called it a sacrificial chamber, which is not correct, but it kind of looks like.
blood. And these.
These things. So I wanted to read the thing for this to explain. So this is supposed to be a lot of spooky, creepy stuff stored back here, and some people think these don't make sense, but they do. The little Christmas guy on the stream where he stops and put his hand on his face and just stares at the screen for a bit. I feel like he just did that.
Yeah. Place is great.
Thank you. Have you read the lore on these? I'm obsessed with them. These guys. I posted it earlier, or a few days ago. I'm gonna read it because it's funny. So it's supposed to be evil things, and the lore on the Nutcracker heads is, you stare endlessly into the gaping maw, its dead eyes threatening to bore a hole in your mind. There is no respite, no haven from this monument to insanity that threatens to consume you, body and soul. Thanks, Christmas. That is
Nice.
like direct. That's direct from Carbine lore. So these are very evil, and they deserve to be in this terrible chamber. Oh, you don't know a story about these? I accidentally learned them, so I put them in a box. That's what happened with these. It's exciting, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Put them in a box.
Or put them in a box. I feel like I make these big spooky rooms too much, but I really like it, so screw it. Right? Now you're not gonna believe what the next thing is. You're not gonna believe me that this is on this plot. It's a bar. We're gonna go look at a bar.
Yay!
Whoa.
An Orin-themed bar. Whoa! Oh wait, look right here. Look right here where I'm standing. Like, stand here. Look, it fucking snows in my cave.
Wow.
So we put these this was John's idea too. Put these flowers down so it looks like magical pollen, but it's actually snowing from the path kit we're about to enter.
It's pollen.
This is an Orin bar. It's very colorful, and also not colorful because the walls are actually pitch black. Everyone likes the boat. Every time. No one mentions the beautiful ceiling or anything. They just like the boat. It's a good boat though.
I do like the ceiling though.
Yeah. I got Gluttonous that made it the floor too. I'm not sure about that one. I don't know. I kind of like it because it just looks like a thrown together bar. You know, it's not like a, I don't know, like a normal RP bar. You don't have to wait for a bartender or anything, which happens a lot in roleplay. So I think it's neat. And also, I really like dyeing these trees, the swirly ones, because they kind of get an ombre effect sometimes. You can kind of see it. I would like to note that on my list, this is titled Another Fucking Bar.
Another fucking bar. There are more bars that we have to see. So the next thing is actually very new. This wasn't there for the community contest. Who's Twitch? Oh no, he's running around. And everyone always runs right past it. It's up here. I accidentally clipped and fell in here at one point, and I realized it would make a really super cool cave, so I made a cave out of it. I didn't have to do too much. I just had to kind of put down a floor so you weren't slogging through water. The walls are mostly, except for like the pillars, what it was from when I built. So I thought that was pretty neato, and like the ceiling and stuff is. Eventually, people want to put roleplay houses in here, but now I see where Twitch is. But this is so new that it only has one house in it so far. What's cool is if you're an Orin, I tried to show this to my friend on a Granok and it didn't work out very well. She couldn't see. Oh no, you were, yeah. There's like windows that have nice little views.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. Actually, there's another window up here we're gonna see that is why I wanted to build in here. And the house that Twitch was just in. I don't know. It's weird shaped, but I like it. It's pretty barren right now, but it's cute.
Yeah, I thought it was
Just
pretty
a big
cool.
circular thing. Yeah. I like the idea of like a fancy house being buried in this mountain. Like you don't expect that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed running around the perimeter here.
Yeah. And this is why I wanted to make stuff in this cave. This little area here feels real magical because of all the little bushes and stuff, and then there's this view. This view is like my favorite. I think that's just real neat. I kind of went crazy with the Exonite trees on this, but I'm kind of glad I did. I like them a lot. There is, of course, more cave. Because it's a big island. This cave kind of makes me realize how big the island mass is, because it doesn't feel big when you're running around it, but look how big this cave is.
It's a huge cave.
Yeah, it doesn't feel this big when you're running around on top of it, right? Like what we were talking about earlier, it feels smaller, but then you see this shit. This is huge! And this is all on one plot, except up to, like, right here. Right here is where the community plot starts. You can see the line. Like, this is all just one plot. And it's huge. Like little snow poofs under your feet. It's very fitting. I tried to give it a bit of a different lighting with the blue lights, too. Yeah, there's not much in here yet, but I really like it. I think it looks pretty neato.
I love caves, so this is brilliant.
Thank you. And this is kind of neat about this place is, so there's not much up here yet, because I'm not
white share? Probably. More crystals! No problem. But if you go this way... And back here... This is the beginning of the cave. Full circle. I don't often have full circle plots. That takes a lot of forethought.
And this was pretty much by accident.
Yeah, that was a happy accident.
Those are the best.
Oh no, someone who's waiting for us to get to them is getting tired. Oh no. The next part is very serious. This is Tea Party Island. Tea Party Island is... Oh no, it's messed up. Don't look at it. Oh no, you don't see that. Yeah, you didn't see that.
See what?
Exactly. I really like this though because there are little details, like the adventure map is supposed to be because the people who have that adventure room, this is where they like to drink tea, you know, and there's little details around from like various things characters like to eat and stuff. And also, you know, if you want to drink your tea away from those weirdos, there's a comfy spot over here with some books.
Lots of tea and cookies.
Lots of tea and cookies because orange and also because I love tea. And now next is someone who calls himself a ferret wizard named Rylan Moonleaf. I really like this house actually, and like the view walking up to the house because it has that like land bridge, which I don't have many of anymore on the plot, but I really like how they look. And I like their house because they have this sword roof, and it looks like a tin roof that would sound awesome in the rain. And it looks really little, but there's actually a lot of space in there. There's Rylan. That is actually not me! Whoa! She's supposed to be a spooky wizard, so she wanted spooky things in here. I think she even has a book that's loose. Yeah, it's flying in the air. I told my friends to behave while they're here, so she's probably not gonna do anything. Upstairs, more books, and then like a little comfy nook thing. She asked for the sad nook bed, so I didn't do that to her. She did that. I didn't shove my friend in a corner. What I like is the slight sounds of struggle from the bag thing she requested. Yeah, and you can go all the way around the island, which I really like. But we're gonna go this way. I'm just saying, I'm already on the last plot. I'm doing good. Alright? I'm moving along. Kind of.
Yeah, how
We are
long is
moving
it?
along.
I'm trying. That's a lot of cut flowers. That's a lot of cut flowers. Just like a few. This is Vilrus Ice Shades. She literally just wanted a tent and some pillows. That's all they wanted. So... yeah. This is just, I don't know, cute little islands that someone pointed out to me are perfectly round and that's weird, and now they're ruined forever for me. Oh no, I hit my blue crystal! That house in front of you is soft dream dusts, even though I poop. I really like this one. Like the upstairs little flowers, and this is supposed to be like a little observation thing for star watching and stuff. Of course, it's in a fireplace, which is totally 100% safe. And will not burn you. Cute little house. Cute little kitchen. I kind of like my low budget sink because it's only like 3 pieces instead of my usually like 10 for a sink. Look, she's got just some meat. That's good, right? Oh, I'm lagging. Look at it's shameful. It's truffle shame. Empty shelves. Shame. I shame
Oh
myself.
no.
Oh no! Burn it to the ground. Yeah. I like this one because it is pretty small, but it's got a lot of detail. And the windows, I like it because it looks cozy and like it wakes you up. I like having windows with light shining out of them. I think it makes things look, I don't know, like there's life in them. Some mushrooms I like a lot. This is one of the first things I built and shared with your SMT community actually on Discord, and I was very proud. Also, if you have a bad computer, you should probably just not stand there for very long, because that's a lot of particle effects. Oh, you're gonna hate this one. There's like a easy falling. You can fall a lot inside this house, just so you know. This is the house that gave me all the problems with the water, also. Because I think it's the tallest probably, because the black hole house is pretty like long. We're gonna go inside.
Yeah, that's the feature, is that it's really, really high up.
Yeah. So this is supposed to be like a little dream chamber. So this is like a waiting room to go into the dream chamber. I mostly just wanted to build a cute waiting room. I felt like it would look cute right here. Oh, see, they get it. Totally. You have to sit like kind of far away. Now you don't know where to sit, because no matter where you sit, you have to sit by a person. It's terrible.
Yep.
Yep, it's awkward. So, I get too artsy about things, and overthink. So, this is supposed to be like, you slowly are going up the stairs, and that's like some magical, I don't know, portal-y thing. Start going into like dreamland. You get up here, and there's more See, this is where people should say sacrifice chamber, because it's literally, it looks like sacrifice. This is the part where you have to look up, though. And they only pop out sometimes, but there's lots and lots of the little god rays up there. Yeah.
That looks great in the dark.
Yeah, I think it looks
Fucking
pretty good.
amazing.
Yeah, you go higher up, it's even cooler.
So, one thing that's kind of hard to notice is, so when in the roleplay, you eventually have to wake up out of the dream, and this is where you're supposed to wake up, hidden in the bushes with this little tiny light on the little pillow. It's kind of hidden, but I like the idea of you like emerging out of the bushes after, you know. And this is the part you might not like, because it's pitch black and there are no rails.
Good luck, Sempy.
But it's supposed to be like super way too artsy symbolism. Like you have to start to fall asleep to get to the real dream chamber, and sometimes that doesn't work out. You gotta start the sleep process again. And there's literally a tree to make it harder. I tried to use the wooden ones that have the metal frame, so you could see the edges of the boards. I made it up first try. Woo! That never happened. Now, there is part of this plot that is broken near the top of the stairs. Just so you know. Do you see how it's broken? Yeah. That is as close as I could get it.
Isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Because, you know, you don't really come up here too much. So. Can you do it? Still go in the distance. You did it. And yeah, there's not too much up here because I really want to embrace the darkness, and I wanted the darkness to fade into the light if you look upward. It's real bright in comparison. Also, everyone looks terrifying in this light. Yeah, so dream chamber thing. This is actually the smallest amount of decor I've put into a house. It was like less than 300 pieces, and I considered it done, which is basically insane for me.
Mine is like 400, I think.
Like I'm to even my own friends, I'm like, it's either capped or go. You have to finish this. I might end up adding some things that have cool particle effects, because this light really exemplifies that, you know? But I do have things saved, you know, for roleplay, so like I can slap down like fire and whatnot, because the fire all looks good. you know, someone's having a terrible fire dream. And in the black, the fire looks awesome. So this space is kind of empty just for roleplay for stuff like this. Yeah. Neat. It doesn't look like you have the mouth out yet.
No.
Oh, it's terrifying. That's it in here. I'm gonna go downstairs now by jumping to my death. Not actually to my death, just down. I really tried in all of the houses to give it like pops of color that kind of shocked you from the outside, you know? Because the outside used to be very, very dark. So, Twitch looks good. What's next on my list? Oh, the Truffle Hideout. Tell I like this character. She has like 6 million houses. This used to be not a water plot. So this used to be a mine, and then the mine got flooded, so there are wood panels in front of it, so you can't actually go into it. But I kind of like the idea that it looks like this, like something happened here. I really like this because it's the irregular hill, and it's just really super elevated and on its side. And I just, you know, built into the hole that's in the irregular hill. More space wheat. Now, you're not, this is once again gonna shock you. There's a little bar here. But eventually, I've left it empty again for roleplay, because roleplay. And we were gonna be slowly adding things that mean things to our characters to it. This is all very community roleplay based, so. Back here, of course, is a hidden spooky thing. Some bones and graves. Spooky.
Bunch of ghosts.
Ghosts and bones, and the walls are just covered in skulls. I just really like I like the idea of having the cute Orin plot and then turning around and seeing, you know, oh, it's not so cute. Look at this shit, you know.
Plus, I'm pretty sure we went through a tree butthole to get down.
You weren't supposed to tell him. You were supposed to. Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice that I was gonna ask. I put that there just for you. Also, because the path, the ground going through it kind of looks like the sandy path through it.
I outlined it on the video. I turned around and outlined it on the video. I was gonna wait till you see it in the video. Make you think the whole time that I didn't notice it.
I put there just for you. Oh, I guess there's a little happy accident that happened back here when I was building too. It's like a little covey area. More hidden cove things. Turns out when you put water everywhere, you get a bunch of little hidden areas of water. Who knew?
Very cool.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I really enjoy spookier and creepy stuff, so hiding this stuff is some of my favorite parts of it. Now, this next thing isn't like a building thing, but I used this for gauging while I was building a lot. Like, I used it to see far, so I really like the view from the top of the mountain. So I wanted to drag you up here. Don't get stuck, because a bunch of place to get stuck in the rocks. This is my sad Malverine. He stares out at the sea and thinks about life. Yeah. And whenever I posted screenshots, it was from here. The stuff starts to glitch just because you can see pretty far, but I really like the view. I think it's pretty neato. Especially since you can see like the pops of the Exonite really well through the obsidian, which I really like those walls on the main island. I think it gives it a little bit more than just an island, you know, with a rainbow coming out of it.
Really draws your eye.
Yeah. It's also a huge pain to get that on every plot, because that's a rep item.
Oh, yeah.
I did a lot of Defile dailies on a lot of characters.
I still can't tell like where any of the plots are. Fucking amazing.
Do you
Can't
want me
tell
to
where
point it
any
out to you?
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's what's
No?
great. There's no
I can tell you
borders.
from here, we can see 4 plots. This is at least 4 plots. You can't really see the farthest one behind the big island here to the right, just because it's mostly flat. But you can definitely see the cove, the scattered islands, the main island, and the one we're touring now. I really, really, really wanted to show off just the sheer size of this place when I was building it. Because, you know, we had never had that much space before.
Very expansive view.
Yeah, now it feels a little bit bigger, right?
Yeah.
Kinda. That building, or that island there to the right is it feels a bit close. Now, one of the things when I was building Deliriously, a whole island came of Delirious building. I even created a character just for this island. So I don't know if you've noticed, there's some space wheat on this island, just like a little bit of it. And so I made a character based on Space Wheat, and then I created Space Wheat Island, and she even has a Space Wheat home. And on top of that, I created what I call the Mother Wheat.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a big space wheat that I made out of a mushroom to make her look a little bit different. Where did you go?
Oh, Tom.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. It's rad.
Pretty bright. It's a few space wheat.
Where is
Show
this
you
at?
this. Come down to the bottom of the mountain. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Here's this cool path I just made. We can take it to the island. Wow. Cool. The lights are from a fab kit. I like them. And that is Space Wheat Island with Mother Wheat and Space Wheat House. Space Wheat Worship.
It's more Space Wheat.
Needs more Space Wheat.
Wow.
Yeah, little Space Wheat house for Hexy Space Wheat. You know, she even has his Space Wheat plants. She likes it so much. Space Wheat. Yeah, it was like 4 a.m. and I was tired, and there was like 3 days left until the competition ended. So this is a lot of caffeine. Like a lot of caffeine.
Space Wheat Island.
Yeah. So, the last part on my list, Empty, is called Literally a Crime. And I feel like it might offend you, and I'm sorry if it does. So, you know. Now, I don't want you to judge me, but we're making counterfeit bananas in here. And we're not sure how you make your bananas, so we're pumping ours full of drugs.
Oh,
Gotta growing some bananas. We're incubating individual bananas to try to figure it out. But we got a CD operation here to make some counterfeit bananas.
I mean, technically I make counterfeit bananas too.
Alright, I don't feel as bad then.
I've only had one banana. One real banana on my plot.
That's sad. I'm sorry. Would you
All the
like a
rest,
counterfeit banana?
all the rest of the bananas come out of a banana generator.
You know, you could like end world hunger with that. Yeah, Ruth, you want that?
Fuck that shit, it's building material. God.
Also, I should add, this whole section and the part of the island that is built off of this was not here for the competition. I think that because I lost, I felt like I needed to work on it more and make myself feel better. So I did. And
I
down
like
here,
this room.
I'm glad you do. I was working all day yesterday on it. This is some banana counterfeit stuff. There's my bin full of orange. We're gonna ship those off later. And this door, bugs all. Yeah! Wow, another orange club! Whoa! Who knew?
Nice.
This one's just seedy though.
Yeah, I like the lighting.
Yeah, I really like the warm kind of light going on over here. It really transitions when you move over there. I tried to make personalized hookahs for all your drug needs, for all your counterfeit banana smoking needs.
Damn.
It's a banana den.
Banana den.
Yeah, it's a banana den.
Sounds like a town.
You need a banana den now. That's it. I have one trick to show you that my plot can do, and then you saw friggin' everything's empty.
Alright.
Yeah, there's one trick I like. So it's the ocean, right? You know, it's got like tides and stuff, and I have these tide pools. So I wanted to be able to raise and lower the tide. So I did. Some stuff that's floating on the water I should probably attach. I think Adia said that was a good idea. But you can actually see it here. There's this little piece of wood here. And it happens to be placed, this window happens to be placed directly in the crux. That actually raises and lowers the tide. Oh,
What?
I should put it up. Oh, this house is for Petunia Pedopluck. It's a cute grandma house. But I can lower the tide like that.
Oh shit.
And now they're in tide pools. Like right over there. Oh no, the water's messing up! That glass has been my problem forever. But it's, you know, the tide thing is hard to work. But I really like that, you know, how different and drastic it looks. Like a beach with the tide moving. Yeah! It also means I can flood everyone. I think that's it.
You did it all with a stick?
Well, no, see the window? How it goes down to the stick? The window is my measuring. So I measure the window back to be directly in the middle of those beams, and then we have water. At the right level.
Oh.
Kind of the right level. This is a work in progress.
So this old lady Orin has flooding powers.
Yeah. Don't fuck with Petunia. Alright, she'll flood your house. Yeah, that's the magical part of my plot. I can raise and lower the tide.
That's pretty wild.
That's great.
Thank you. I mean, I don't know if you want to like run around the parts in the middle. There's not really anything there. It's just pretty. But that was all of the roleplay houses and all of the tiny things.
All of it?
That was everything on my list. Right now, the Tide one is titled Tide, and number 7 is titled Bye. So.
Goodbye, everybody, unless somebody has questions.
And yeah, anyone have questions or anything? I said so many words, you probably don't. So many words.
Yeah, you covered any questions we might have.
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet.
Well, time to say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye
Thanks
to
for-
Weave Sanctuary.
Thanks for visiting.
It was a very nice place.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the tour.
Yeah, thanks for coming and letting me go on about roleplay.
Always fun.
Yeah.
And that's it for the community spotlight. We're done.
Hooray!
It's over.
Yay!
First community spotlight.